really one of the strongest reps of Bowser, certainly in the continent and across the world as well. And Bowser is just one of those characters where, you know, it's kind of terrifying at every level, regardless of where you think he is on the tier list. He's got that fear factor that you've really got to have played against a lot of Bowsers to be able to say. However, Zomba, let me tell you, Kiwi, that man does not look scared.
No, I mean, that is the one thing. Bowser is terrifying, but if you treat him like the low tier that he realistically is, then you can just do things like this to him, and Zomba's already taken 2 stocks in about 30 seconds.
And I feel like even from take the gameplay out of it, Zomba's not the kind of player. It's not the kind of person to respect Bowser, right?
No.
You know that he's just like, nice bit of nice free round to get into winners quarters, and Mukuro finally showing some signs of life here in the set, but it's going to need something a little bit different. But Zomba just happy to do his own thing, and
No
just
way.
time and time again.
Oh my God.
Less than a minute. Less than a minute.
That's insane. I know it's Zomba and I know it's Bowser, but he's covering every option he's throwing the gyro low and then using laser to cover the high in case Mukuro jumps immediately. And Bowser, when you're going low already, the side B's beating it, the down air's beating it. It's just such a simple flowchart to follow, and Zomba's doing it perfectly.
And then even just on stage, it's just Bowser being so heavy and such a big body, it's just absolute combo food for Rob. So it's such an easy way of, you get the 1 or 2 hits, you get Bowser off stage, the flow shot that you mentioned starts, and then suddenly the stock is gone. And that's how you get a 3 stock in under a minute, folks. Let me tell you, get the guidebooks out. But it is going to be down to Mukuro to see if he can find something else here. It's really going to be the on-stage game. You don't want to be knocked off stage because it just does spell curtains each and every time. But Zomba at the moment just keeping it nice and simple. 61% on the board, using these forward airs to knock Bowser off stage. And here we go, tried and true.
Yeah, unable to hit him with the gyro this one time, but still not letting up any pressure. Even just the jab 1-2 into the gyro up smash. Won't kill just yet, though. Using the flame breath to land, as that will be a lot of damage. But we'll see if it get off this ledge. The jab lock F smash. Zomba's just ready for everything.
Yeah, I wonder if Mukuro maybe accepted his fate there, not quite managing to hit the tech, but maybe expecting that up smash instead. But Zomba going that one step further, just confirming that jab lock into the forward smash as well. And this is where things are going to get really, really scary for Mukuro. And this is the thing, Zomba is going for these little hits to try and extend disadvantage, but then once he recognizes that he can't quite, he's going to start to overextend with it, he just moves out of the way of directly beneath Bowser, because that's really the spacing where things can get scary. When you're kind of playing that dicey game against, do I shield the down air or do I run away from the down B because my shield's going to break, it then just becomes a case of, right, let's just move out of the way. I've got the hitboxes to be able to contend, so it's all going to go well. But Mukuro getting a stock on the board, finally just about managing to get it started, and no rage means that up air is not going to work out. And there we go, you see it there, just shielding the down air, getting the down tilt to down smash tech chase, and Zomba a full stock up in the second game.
Yeah, I know Bowser's tech options aren't great, and Zomba is, though, at this edge guarding potential here. Goes for the back air as well, does not land it, though. That could have been curtains in just a matter of seconds, but Mukuro fighting back just a little bit here, and Zomba's going for these nairs. The Bowser up B still a good out of shield option, but Zomba's not going to deal with any of that. Just goes high into the sky and is now actually seeming to be stuck in disadvantage for a bit longer than we would normally expect. Mukuro actually pulling something out here, but Zomba, these aggressive options are paying off well. Mukuro, you're going to have to start hitting these techs sometime soon. Catches the jump and goes all the way off. This should be a dead Bowser, and it is. Zomba, well played.
Yeah, this is the thing. Mukuro doesn't get too many opportunities to get those combos started, or even just to sort of get his advantage started. And in those moments where you are in, you're in those tech chase situations against Zomba, you need to just be sort of on the ball ahead of the game, because Rob's going to get so much anyway that that extra 20-30%, particularly on a character like Bowser, who is going to be living realistically to 140, 150, 160% at least taking edge guards out of the equation. You need to be hitting every tech. You need to be getting those mix-ups. You need to not be giving Zomba any freebies because he's taking so much anyway that you can't let him get anything extra.
Yeah, I mean, Bowser is just so clear in what he wants to do, especially on the recovery path, like we mentioned before, that it's going to be hard to do so. But we'll see if Mukuro can solve this problem. Another missed tech, unfortunately, is going to lead to a string of down tilts. But unfortunately, the up tilt will not connect. Swings the down air and gets a bit of percent for Mukuro's troubles.
Yeah, we can see at the moment Mukuro just managing to squeeze out that back end, nearly killing Zomba off the side. And I love that awareness from Zomba just to use the up air to deal with his own gyro, just swat it out of play, and then being able to continue with this recovery attempt there using the neutral air just to get around the spacing. The side B, even with gyro in hand, still an option available, just stalling out any kind of attempt here from Mukuro. And what a wonderful jump over the back air, and then just about getting the advantage state here, and Zomba for the first time here at a deficit.
Yeah, Mukuro has been doing so well in these past two games with the jumping at Zomba and the side being, especially with gyro in hand. It's been the one consistent option that's been catching Zomba, and you'll see it catch twice in a row there. Of course, Zomba is able to take that stock back, but this game's actually even, and that's better than the rest of the games have been.
Yeah, we can see Zomba once again showing the name of the game, and it is just get the lizard off the stage. A really unfortunate trade, however, lovely stall there from Mukuro, just knowing that that down air was looming. Zomba getting so much damage, and another rinse and repeat situation, and a down air not quite managing, just a slight mistiming, but still got a lot of damage for his troubles.
Yeah, Mukuro sitting at 147% here, just slightly delaying that recovery, but up till up air from Rob. That is a combo that we've had for such a long time, and, well, Zomba's going to use it to the fullest. Oh, trying to go here for the full string, goes for the up throw on that gyro, potentially miss input, but hang on, he's still keeping it going. That gyro from before, it's back, and now so are the down tilts, gets the down throw, tries to go for the up tilt again. Mukuro just being kept in constant disadvantage here. The up tilts are just not landing their mark after the down throws right now. Mukuro doing well to mix up the mash timings.
I was going to say, Mukuro just about getting out of such a precarious situation. And I can smell these little moments of desperation, these smash attacks that sometimes get thrown out by Mukuro. Have you got the... Ooh, excellent mash. That was the one thing I was hoping for, trying to catch a jump out of shield with that up air, get up attack, exerting that pressure, and the side B on the platform, stunning DI there by Zomba, making every stock last as long as possible. Down tilt just to get off the side, and Zomba, a couple of hitboxes there, trying to get something going. I love that instant up B. Zomba maybe expecting a defensive option after Mukuro grabbed that gyro, however, it not quite working out, and these down tilts are doing so much more. However, Zomba maybe a little bit asleep at the wheel there, not expecting the down B. 209% here on Mukuro, but very much still got a stock.
Yeah, going for that nair here, Mukuro. This seems possible now, getting the back here onto Zomba, but getting swatted away by that gyro. Once again, the gyro following up. 234% is so much. Can you get off of this ledge, Mukuro? But no, the forward air from Zomba will seal it out. A scary looking game 3, but Zomba will still take it 3-0 anyways.
Yeah, that was the thing. When Mukuro's got that confidence, the call-outs that he's willing to make are so impressive. Particularly that there was that back air at around 50% on the left-hand side that got Zomba off stage, and then just really, it was that fear that's being installed. And that's the thing with these heavyweights, is that no matter how little respect you have for them, every now and again you are just put in those situations where fear is on the table, and it's so hard not to start panicking. I mean, full credit to Zomba for just, having that gyro ready, keeping to that game plan, and even if it took a forward air at 240%, at the end of the day, a win's a win. So, still had it ready, looking super dominant. And again, Mukuro had some really wonderful adjustments throughout that game, even in the face of those 10, 20, 30-second long disadvantage states, even in the state of all of those edge guards, still managed to keep it close in that game 3. So, whoever's got Mukuro in losers, woe betide you, my friend, because you have got one hell of a customer to continue on your side. But I think we have got Speed and Kieran coming
Oh,
up
this will be a good one. I'm
next.
looking forward to seeing how this one plays out. Of course, both of
Yes.
these players getting here through either upsets or a beneficial DQ path. Of course, still getting through here. I believe Speed was the benefactor of Bambi getting upset early. And then, of course, being able to beat Budokai just before this, who was the benefactor of the Gluto DQ. Kieran, a Snake player, having the benefit of having 2 Pichus in the path right before this.
True.
Of course, still won both of them game 5. Of course, even if Dryby did go Game & Watch. But getting to this point, I mean, the winner of this is guaranteed 9th at a B+ tier. For
Yeah, which is
anyone, that
nuts.
is huge.
No, that's certainly one for the resume. Let me